Welcome back to the Hofstra Pride Dynasty. Today we have a major showdown in the American Athletic Conference. Number 12 and undefeated UAB comes in at 7-0 here and heads on the road to take on 6-2 and number 25 Hofstra. Hofstra is led by their coach right there, Mike Francesa, former New York sports radio host, born and raised on Long Island, and was the perfect man for the job. And here in year 4, it's been a solid but a little up and down campaign, but this is a huge game here with the undefeated UAB team led by Trent Dilfer coming into town. This game will pretty much make or break Hofstra's season. It's pretty much all on the line right here. And on our first down, rather, they just hit the receiver with the ball. I don't know what happened there. Had an open guy, but they couldn't complete it. 2nd and 10, they go play action, look downfield, and they're able to hit a receiver along the sideline who falls out of bounds. That will make it a 1st and 10 now. And on that 1st and 10, after they go hurry up, they hand it off, number 16. Chad Cloud's able to fly in, and he misses the tackle, but he slows the running back down enough for his teammates to come in and clean it up. And there is a holding penalty on Cade Martin that is going to lead this to a 1st and 20 now for UAB. Who's going to hand it off, and they're going to get 5 yards here. The big defensive tackle made the stop. 2nd and 15 now, and they go play action. They're looking downfield, got a guy open. That's the tight end over the middle. Hofstra falling for these play actions early, and UAB's moving the ball. They're well into Hofstra territory now at the 34. Quarterback drops back. They got a little 4 verts going on. But he checks it down to the running back, gets 3 yards. And they will hurry up again here. 2nd down and 7. They go into an empty set here on 3rd and 5. And the quarterback in the shotgun, he will take the snap, drop back, and get it out quick and find his man just enough for the 1st down to the 21-yard line. They'll go hurry up again. Now they'll go trips bunch to the left. QB drops back again, looks downfield. He's able to hit his looks like his tight end again over on the left side. They get 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Again, staying ahead of the chains here. On 2nd and 4, they look to throw again, and the quarterback's going to get it out, but he gets hit as he throws, and it falls incomplete. So it'll be a 3rd and 4 here. See what happens. They will hand it off, and Hofstra is able to get him just short. It'll be 4th and inches. Let's see what they do. They're going to kick a field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. UAB takes a 3-0 lead. Solid drive there to start the game, and probably could have ended in a touchdown if they were willing to go for it on 4th down. But they settle for the field goal, and now the Hofstra offense will come out, led by Quandre Hines, the junior quarterback out of Massachusetts. Behind him is another key player, running back Keyshawn Robinson, converted from receiver, transferred over from West Virginia a few years ago. He is a senior. Hines drops back to throw on 2nd and 14, throws it underneath to Robinson, and they get just 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 11 here on the 1st drive. Hines takes the snap in the empty set. He looks for Manu Saoto, the superstar freshman receiver, 5-star recruit. Probably the best recruit definitely the best recruit Francesa has landed thus far. And on the corner route, he gets a huge gain. Now they go back to him on a jet sweep, and he's able to use his speed to get a good 7 yards there. On 2nd and 3 now, they look to throw again, and looks like the protection was just not correct, as we had a tight end over here blocking nobody. Looks like I half shifted the line and should have full shifted the line. So I guess had the right idea, but poor execution. So 3rd and 13 now. They're going to throw. They got Saoto again, and he's got 10 yards, 3 catches for 55 yards. 4th and 3 now. They will go for it. Hofstra's in an empty set, 4 receivers and 1 tight end, and they will throw over the middle. He's got CJ Peaks on the deep in route against the man coverage, and Peaks is going to get all the way down to the 9-yard line for Hofstra. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And back to the line, Hines is going to tap pass this one to Saoto, who is going to be tackled for a loss. He's going to lose 1 yard there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 now. 2nd and 10. Hines is going to go with an RPO. He's going to throw a bubble screen out to Saoto, who could walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Hofstra. So a nice first drive to answer there after UAB marched down the field and kicked the field goal. Hofstra strikes back with a touchdown as their offense looks quite sharp as well. It would be huge for them to get a good game out of that offense, as it has been a bit of a struggle this year at times. So having a good performance from that offense is something that the fans have kind of been waiting for. But that brings us to the end of the first quarter as Hofstra leads this one 7-3. So far, Hines is 99 pass yards. I guess because I think he got sacked twice, maybe. A touchdown and 100% completion percentage. How about that? 99 pass yards on one drive. So 2nd and 10 here for UAB, and they're going to throw a tight end screen, and they're going to get 5 yards on that, and it is going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now for UAB. They're going to swing motion the running back and throw over the middle. He's got his receiver who's able to get all the way up to the 46-yard line with some nifty moves and maybe some poor tackling. They're going to go hurry up again. Hofstra in a 3-3-5, and they hand it off, but he's able to just bounce through. It looked like Hofstra maybe had a decent shot to stop him, but ends up with a 6-yard gain there. So 2nd and 4 now. They're going to hand off again to the left side, and great play by Hunter to make a stop and make it 3rd and 2 now. So they will again go hurry up. Hofstra still in the 3-3-5, and they are able to have Ortega fly up the middle and make the stop on 3rd and 2, bring it 4th and 5, and UAB will have to punt, and there might be something wrong with their punter. I don't know if that's wind or what, but that was not a good punt. Fair caught at the 29, and now hand off to Keyshawn Robinson, and he is loose. He has got some room. Keyshawn Robinson runs all the way to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of, let me do some math, was it 24 yards? Sorry, 34 yards. It's 34 yards, but we have a penalty. On the next play, we got a false start, and so it'll be 1st and 15. They're going to swing motion Costello, throw the screen back the other way to De Silva, but a nice play by the UAB defense there, holding to just 2 yards now. It's 2nd and 13. Hines swing motions his running back and throws deep to the left side. Got his man open. He's got Trayon Bell. That is a touchdown, Hofstra. Beautiful throw down the sideline there by Quandre Hines. Finds his receiver Trayon Bell, one of his most reliable targets, for a touchdown. His 2nd touchdown pass of the game. It's now 14-3 here in James M. Schwartz Stadium. This Hofstra crowd's going nuts. Let's take another look as the pressure was barreling down on him, but Bell got well behind the defender, and he's able to get into the end zone easily for a touchdown as Hines made an accurate throw, something he didn't get the chance to do actually at the end of the last game, but we're moving past that. We're moving on. Like Francesa said, this team had a great week of practice. They looked laser focused. They were ready for the task at hand. Now the handoff, running back bounces off a tackle, but finally the Hofstra defense able to swarm him at the 41. Now they go hurry up again, and they will hand it off to the right side. The Hofstra defense just doesn't look lined up properly a lot, which is interesting. Now a hurry up again from UAB. And they are going to jet past it, and Hofstra's all over that. Ortega able to finally make the stop. -3 yards for UAB on that one. They'll go hurry up back to the line, as they have done so often today. And they will go play action, look downfield. No, he throws to the sideline, gets his man. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 now. So a big play here. Let's see if Hofstra can hold him to a field goal attempt. Quarterback drops back. He has a man open underneath, doesn't see him until it's too late. And now I don't know if he's got anybody open. He's just going to throw it away. Probably could have taken off. He had options. It was 4th and 7, and this kick is up, and it is good. 14-6. Hofstra leads UAB in this one. So UAB has brought it back to a one-possession game. Hofstra will get the ball with 2:16 on the clock. Play action, Hines. He is looking for his tight end, and not a great decision there. That one's knocked down. Probably his first mistake of the day. 2nd and 10 now. Hines drops back. He is looking. He's got his. He's lucky he's got a running back at receiver, or a receiver at running back. Sorry. as Keyshawn Robinson goes up and makes a contested catch. And now in the next play, he's got Robinson on the wheel route, but that one probably could have been picked. Maybe he's just got to throw that one a little harder. Looked like he had the single high, man coverage look where you'd want to throw that route, but now they hand it off to Robinson, who's able to shake one tackler and get 7 yards on second down. They're going to hurry up back to the line with the clock running under 2 minutes. Hines is going to keep this one on the RPO read. Maybe he could have thrown the bubble screen out, honestly. Might have had some room for Soto, who comes in motion. I think that's him. And Hines is going to find DJ Brown, who gets out of bounds. 6-yard gain. Solid play and stops the clock. 2nd down and 4 now. Hines dropping back. Looking deep now. He's got Trey and Bell again behind the defense. Bell again makes the catch. It's not a replay. This time he gets tackled at the 4-yard line, where Hofstra will run the play clock down, and now Quandre Hines will just get himself up the middle. Touchdown, Hofstra. Nice cutback there by Hines to find the opening in the defense, and Hofstra's feeling it now on offense here in the first half as they go up 21-6 on UAB, the number 12 team in the country. I mean, so far you got to say this Hofstra team has shown up to play in the bigger games. They beat Tulsa on the road, and they went into LSU, who's had a pretty good season since then. I think LSU's ranked pretty high. Now 35 seconds left in the half. Let's see what happens. UAB looking downfield. Me playing some very poor coverage, and they complete a pass, take a timeout. 35-yard line, 29 seconds left. And now coverage looks a little better this time, but eventually a guy comes open and they're able to hit him on the sideline. And they get all the way up to the 38 now, so almost in field goal range. Now they hit a guy short. Now they definitely in field goal range. Probably definitely. 2nd and 1, 16 on the clock. Again, they find a man inside the 20 now at the 19, 12 seconds left. Still one timeout. Trips up to the top, a little bunched look, and the quarterback is going to throw this one underneath. That guy is going to get a first down to like the 8-yard line. They're going to take the timeout, and they're going to kick the field goal here with 6 seconds. And they missed it. It is wide left, no good. So 3 seconds left. Hofstra will do a little dipsy-do and try to make something happen, and eventually Robinson will get tackled, and that'll really just look good for his stats, I guess. And it is 21-6 at halftime. Dilfer's boys got to be shell-shocked. They don't know what hit them. They're going to have to regroup in the locker room and come back with something better in the second half, because Mike Francesa's boys came to play in the first half, and they're up by 15 at the break. Quandre Hines looked the best he's looked all season, probably. Hitting receivers all over the place. Trey Bell's been the beneficiary of it. Manu Soto's made some plays. Keyshawn Robinson had a nice contested catch that maybe shouldn't have been that difficult. And now they're going to maybe look for Robinson again. Here he is on that corner route, and they've got him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Nice play there. Always a good matchup there when you get him on whoever was covering him there. Now, Hines is going to keep it on the option, and he has got tons of room all the way down to the 36-yard line. An awesome run. There's nobody was home on the option. Didn't even have to make a decision. He just turned the corner and kept it. Now they're going to hand this one off, and a nice move by Keyshawn Robinson, and he jukes the safety, and he's down to the 12-yard line. Great cut to find the hole there. Now from the 12, Hofstra, they got 3 tight ends in the game, which means they got 7 offensive linemen, basically. Now they have a more traditional look with 3 receivers and 1 tight end. And Hines is going to keep this one. And he is going to get tackled for a very short game, but there's a flag on the play. It looks like Spanway, that is, I believe, is called for a holding penalty. Yep, Andrew Spanway. Penalty on him. 2nd and 20 from the 22. Here is Hofstra throwing on the corner route. He's got Okafor, and that is Okafor's first touchdown of his career, I believe. Andre Okafor on the corner route gets open, and Quandre Hines hits him right on the money. That is a touchdown, Hofstra. And it's now 28-6 here in the early third quarter. A beautiful play there, and Andre Okafor with a nice route to get open. Great throw by Hines. Again, he's just been so sharp today. I think that might be his 4th touchdown. I think he has accounted for all of them. So now UAB has the ball back with 4:35 left, and they're going to have to get something going fast here. They lose a yard on 1st down. Great play by Ortega to get the tackle for a loss. Hofstra's defense looks like it's lining up a little better now, I feel like. No idea who's in charge of that. Now they're in a 3-3 look, maybe going a little more light because of the, huge lead. And it's 4th and 2. Oh, it's because it was 3rd down. That's probably why. And so they punt again. Their punter really stinks. So the punt is caught at the 45-yard line where Hofstra will get it back up 28-6 already. Now they're going to motion their tight end. And they go play action here, and Hines is going to find DJ Brown on the wheel route, who's going to rumble all the way down to the 14-yard line. Beautiful time to dial up the play action shot. And Hofstra back in scoring territory. Now they're going to motion DJ Brown across and goes play action again, and he's got Brown in the end zone for the touchdown. Oh man, beautiful route there. They do the flood concept. They motion Brown out, and DJ Brown from the Bronx coming through with 2 huge catches. That drive was all about him, clearly. And it's now 35-6. Hofstra is putting it on UAB. The number 12 team in the country. With the first college football playoff rankings coming out this week, UAB was hoping that they would be in the first projected playoff, but it's not looking good for them. Trent Dilfer might go home a loser today, folks. This is New York finally getting their revenge for, Super Bowl 34 or 35? When a Trent Dilfer-led Ravens team absolutely destroyed the Giants in the Super Bowl. Just some awful tackling there, and now 1 man to beat for this running back, and he is able to do it. And that is a touchdown for UAB, so they're going to score back here. That is their first touchdown of the game. It's now 35-13. Hofstra now back on offense pretty quickly, though, so they can keep doing what they're doing there. And they will do that. That is Keyshawn Robinson with a huge run. Only his 3rd carry of the game, but he's got 65 yards. Now on 1st down, De Silva in the game with, what's his name, Costello. That pass is incomplete there. Rare incompletion today for our boy. And now he swings a screen out to Robinson, who is going to get 5 yards. Over 300 yards passing on the day now for Hines. And now the handoff to Costello on 3rd down goes nowhere. They'll bring up 4th and 7, but who cares? Hofstra's going for it. On 4th and 7, they run a mesh concept, and the throw goes to Keyshawn Robinson. The drag route underneath heading across the formation was really open to the left side, and looked like there was going to be no one home to stop it either, so that would have been a huge play too, but that worked out well. And now Hines on 1st down takes the QB zone play over the left side all the way down to the 1-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds, so 1st and goal now. Hofstra handoff to Keyshawn Robinson up the middle. Touchdown Hofstra. And they continue to pour it on here. Keyshawn Robinson with the first touchdown of the game for him. It's now going to be 42-13 here. Hofstra leads this one as they've scored an additional 21 now to pad their lead here in the 3rd quarter. And another efficient and effective drive from this team with the run, with the pass, with Hines on the keeper there. And that ball is going to be intercepted on the screen pass, and DeMarvin Holland is going to put another one on the board with an easy pick 6. I mean, great instincts to jump it, but once he got it, no one was going to catch him. And it's going to be 49-13 as Hofstra on the very next play from scrimmage, the very first play of UAB's drive. DeMarvin Holland picks off a wide receiver screen and goes to the house. And that might be the last we see of some of the starters, at least maybe on offense. Now with a minute left in the 3rd quarter here, Hofstra has a 36-point lead over the number 12 team in the country. This has definitely been their most impressive performance of the year thus far. Definitely the offense's most impressive performance of the year as well, with 42 points through 3 quarters. Or, well, not even through 3/4 yet. Because we've been struggling to break like 21 in a lot of games. So this is a good showing for the Hofstra Pride and encouraging going forward. Definitely something we're hoping we can finish up strong here. The playoff committee will take notice of. And hopefully we'll make a nice jump in the rankings here because, you know, we got a good resume. I mean, these losses kind of suck, but wins over LSU and Tulsa's like ranked also. So we'll see how those teams finish out the season, but we could have some decently strong wins heading into the end of the season, at least on paper, as we head to the end of the 3rd quarter. Like, it doesn't. Tulsa's 24. It doesn't feel like beating them was anything special because they're like 83 overall or something like that or whatever they were. But if they're ranked high, it looks good for our resume. So, you know, whatever. 1st and 10 now, looking downfield. He's just going to check it down to his tight end, who's going to run through a tackle, and then no one else is going to touch him. That is a touchdown for UAB. That's now a 49-20 ball game here. Hofstra's got some backups in the game. Steve DeSilva is going to take the handoff and get 8 yards on 1st down, bring up 2nd and 2 from the 24. LaMichael Rattay, the quarterback who sometimes gets in the game when what's-his-name is too banged up, Andre Hines. And he makes a nice throw there towards the sideline, a great catch for the 1st down out to the 44. Now we got a flag down. That throw is probably too late. That's Zach Randall, I think his name is. That's our freshman receiver. I figured we'd get him some runs since you're allowed to play the red shirts a few games. James Santana was downfield, not really his fault, but we're hoping Randall is a guy that will develop well in the future. He's a fast guy. I think he was a 4-star recruit last year. Underneath throw goes to CJ Peaks, the senior. 8-yard gain there, keep the clock moving, though they aren't chewing the clock yet. They go with the, oh god, a little fumble by Rattay. This is why you put the backups in, so you can mess around and not screw up the stats of your starters. 1st down for UAB, and they complete a pass on the left side. Now another 1st down from the 36, empty set. They're down 29 though, this one's basically over. But they do complete a pass there, another 1st down down to the 26-yard line. Now they're going to jet motion their star receiver across. They're going to play action him, hand off to the running back. John Decker IV, starting defensive end for Hofstra, goes down. Maybe shouldn't even be in the game. Got to question Coach Francesa's methods there. Having starters get hurt up 29. 3rd down and 1 now. They're going to swing motion a guy. Man coverage here. And they're going to find the receiver on 3rd and 1, get to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal for UAB. Keep in mind, we do have recruits visiting today as they bounce off 17 tackles. What is going on? Finally, big defensive tackle cleans it up. And you do get like a blowout bonus, I think, so we don't want to mess that up too much, you know. See if we can make a stand here. 3rd and goal now from the 8. Empty set. Hofstra very much playing coverage. Ortega man in the middle. And they're going to send the spy. He runs into a lineman. And the quarterback drops back way further. Feels the heat a little bit, right? We send another guy who finally hits the quarterback and forces him to throw it out of the end zone. So finally sent a 4th rusher in. That brings up 4th and goal here. They run 4 verts on the goal line. Obviously a brilliant play call. And they throw to the sidelines. Intercepted by Glenn. Great play along the sideline to make the catch and get his feet in. And Hofstra will take over at the 20 now instead of the 8-yard line. I guess that's the main difference there. And so Rattay will come out with 2 receivers stacked to the left, and probably should have not done that. I don't know. So now Hofstra has the chew clock on. I think this is when I became conscious of the whole blowout thing. And Big 24, I don't even know who that is, catches the ball. Oh, it's a running back. Good. I was about to say we cannot have a receiver with the 24. It might be Bruce. It might be Bruce Wayne. His name's Bryce Wayne. All right, now Hofstra is going to try to set up. All right, so that didn't work out. I'm trying to set up a flea flicker where 51, the 91 speed left guard, is the guy running after it. So we got the flea flicker. Here we go. We launch it, although it's totally covered up. It's not there. Just does not work out. Rather anticlimactic, I suppose. 3rd and 15, though. We got him on a deep crosser route coming across the middle. Check this out. And we are going to try to get him. What happened there? Just didn't go right. Came pretty close, but for the first time today, Isaac King III will come out to punt on 4th and 15 in a 29-point game. 36 seconds on the clock. They might be in a Hail Mary here. I'm not sure. No, that's not a Hail Mary. They do complete it for 4 yards to the 42. And they are trying to move it here. Now the tight end over the middle with the catch at the 48-yard line. And they are going to look over the middle. Oh, I should have been on that. That hurts. But they're going to get all the way down to the 9 with 16 seconds on the clock. You don't love to see that. And they're going to do that. That should have been picked off. It's kind of some BS. But that is a touchdown UAB. That's rough, man. That Hewitt guy kind of cooked me on that drive. 3 seconds left. We are going to try to do something. I think we were going to get the wheel route to our boy. Didn't work. That is the end of this one, though. Hofstra comes away with a huge win. 49-27. They knock off the number 12 team in the country, UAB. Trent Dilfer thought he had something cooking here, but he comes into our house and gets smacked. And Quandre Hines is your player of the game, 337 yards and 5 touchdowns. I believe 4 passing and 1 rushing, I think. So Marvin Holland with a pick 6. He continues to be an absolute stud for this team. And that huge play that their running back had was kind of some nonsense. As well as that last drive. But whatever. We smoked them. Stats. We only ran the ball 18 times and we threw it 28 times. Interesting. We're really embracing the whole air raid thing a little bit, I guess. But it worked well. 382 passing yards. 13.6 per. 3 for 6 on 3rd downs, but 2 for 2 on 4th downs. We won the turnover battle. We just had that fumble, didn't throw any picks. More possession time, more penalties, but you know, we like to live on the edge. Hines, 15.3 yards per attempt. Hines, 85 rushing yards as well, and a touchdown. Really awesome game, man. If he had games like this more often, it's like a Heisman-like performance, man. But that's the only time he's done that this season. Manu Soto, 5 for 64 and a touchdown. Modest by his standards lately. But the wealth was spread around. Trayon Bell got 87 yards, though just 2 catches. Okafor, 22 yards and a touchdown. I believe the first of his career. Ortega had 4 TFLs. I really raced through that. The 2 picks by Glenn and Holland. Glenn is getting smacked with -112. Oh, that's going to kill whatever numbers he has. They gave him -112 yards. Quandre Hines is your American Offensive Player of the Week. Here are the first playoff projections. We are not in it. We didn't really expect to be in it. Interesting that Boise State is still undefeated. They won the national championship last year. Western Kentucky is ranked 17th, and they're the final conference champion to qualify. We're, spoiler alert, ranked 15th now after winning this game. We jumped up 10 spots. So, like, if we can somehow pull out winning the conference, it seems like we might be in good shape to get a playoff spot. And even if we don't win the conference, we might be able to move up the rankings from here into a better position as well. Speaking of the conference, things are pretty tough here because North Texas, Rice, UConn, UAB all ahead of us. We obviously own a tiebreaker over UAB. UConn, though, owns the tiebreaker over us, and they've already played 5 of their 8 conference games. So we need them to lose 2 of their final 3. And those other teams, we don't play either of them. I think it was Rice and North Texas. They do play each other. So that's, I guess, helpful. Our boy John Uluby into the top 5. We can schedule a visit with him. We are well ahead, it seems like. We're going to get him in for, what are we going to get him in for? We're going to go Tulane. I don't think we're going to do that. No, we did Charlotte. Yeah, we got to get him in as soon as possible. Week 11. Our next game is Syracuse this week, but obviously we can't bring him to this week's game. Tommy Banks had a solid visit. We got the blowout bonus, plus 75%. We got half of the green things filled up, which is solid, I guess. I don't know if we're going to land this guy, though. Wisconsin's still ahead. Nicholson, it looks like Syracuse is well ahead of us. And I believe he just had his visit, so I think we made our final hurrah. We're probably not going to pass either of those teams. But Gordon Moon, we're all over. This is our guy. We're going into Georgia's backyard, and looks like we might be able to pluck them. They didn't even make that much of an advancement. And we are looking good. I think we can close the deal this week, hopefully. And get Gordon Moon, who I think will be our quarterback of the future. We signed Zach Seymour as well, who is a higher rated recruit on the rankings, but Gordon Moon has better attributes. He's got better throw power, speed, and I think accuracy as well. So I'm kind of more excited about Gordon Moon, which is why we went so hard after him, even after we signed Zach Seymour. Carl Bigsby, we've got 15 points on. We should probably put more points on him. I think we did end up doing that, but I cut it out. So next up, we do have a power conference tough game against Syracuse, who is 3-6, but they're 84 overall. They're, like I said, ACC team. Really tough for a conference than ours, so it should be a good one. Tune in. See you next time.